The best clue to an unsolved Spokane Valley double homicide last week may be what's written in one of the victims' journals. In a story you'll see only on KXLY4, crime reporter Jeff Humphrey joins us live at the Spokane County Jail, where a family member is now behind bars, but not charged with murder. So, Jeff, this is the first time we've heard of a suspect in this case.
And Nadine, that is because the gentleman locked up here in the Spokane County Jail, his name is Chris Ramirez. He is not charged with homicide, but was arrested for going after one of these murder victims with a knife back in July. Sheriff's investigators say they have to do a lot more detective work before they can say whether or not Ramirez went back to finish up the job with a gun.
On November 2nd, two brothers were shot to death in and around their apartment in Broadway and Pines. The fatal rounds were fired at close-range execution style, and detectives got a warrant to search the victim's residence. Inside, they found a journal kept by 53-year-old Arturo Gallegos, and that's when investigators learned Gallegos had left them a message from the grave. On July 5th, Gallegos wrote, "This morning, my nephew, Chris Ramirez, knocked on my door and woke me up. I opened the door, but I never thought he would come at me with a kitchen knife, threatening me and saying he was going to stab me. I kept telling him that I had done nothing. That's when he started accusing me of being with his girlfriend." Gallegos says he escaped by locking himself in his bedroom and apparently did not call police. Investigators did arrest his nephew Ramirez November 2nd, but on an unrelated charge. He has 9 adult felonies, including possession of a stolen firearm. However, detectives do not have enough evidence to arrest him for the double murder.
And Nadine, even though this double murder appears to be family related and the family is cooperating, detectives still hoping they can get more information with the release of Ramirez's picture this evening. If you know something, call the sheriff's or crime check at 456-2233.
Jeff, if investigators haven't charged Ramirez with murder, how are they able to keep him in jail?
Well, this is actually very clever. Initially, he was held on a Department of Corrections hold for 3 days. Then when the detectives figured out that Ramirez was about to make the door, they went back to this journal that belonged to the uncle and decided they had probable cause for a second-degree assault charge. A judge agreed. He was booked on that. Court set a bond at $150,000. And so for at least now, Mr. Ramirez remains here in the Spokane County Jail, but investigators still hoping to develop better information. Reporting live in Spokane, Jeff Humphrey, KXLY4.
All right, I know